Oh. Oh, do you need to use the bathroom?
No, it's just, I didn't hear like a click. Was all. Holy shit. Holy shit. The door's closed. Hey, you look like a George A. Romero zombie from afar.
Thanks.
We're at the...
Just make sure this thing's on.
Yeah, yeah.
I think it's gone.
You think it's gone?
Oh yeah, wait, it might be gone. It might be gone. I'm pretty gone, honestly. I'm pretty high.
I think I'm coming down a little bit. I hate to say it.
We're on 2 wavelengths.
That's good for
I guess.
Hello, Austin,
so.
city limits. This is. Hello, Detroit. Is everybody up tonight?
Detroit.
For another episode.
Detroit.
Every time I look at that Mac Miller poster, it looks like Osama bin Laden for a split second in the dark. It's really fucked, dude. It's really
Dude,
bad.
my mom got me that. She was being supportive, which is crazy.
Is it like airbrushed?
It's like a collage of like all of let's put it up on screen first so everyone knows what we're talking about. My mom got me this thing being just because she knows I like Mac Miller. So she's like, okay. It's like a collage of all of his albums, which isn't something I'd particularly get.
Oh my god, you
on my own,
like going a little bit hard on this, I think.
What do you mean? It's awesome. And
my mom really was trying to be nice.
Yeah.
I probably wouldn't get it. Shout out Cade's mom. I love her very much.
Show a picture of my mom.
Probably don't do that on the internet. Oh. You don't know how many times I rewatch these videos, Cade. Think about
what does that mean?
What
does that mean?
Nothing.
What does that mean? Nobody's watching this thing. Nobody's watching this thing.
Yeah, nobody's.
You're coming back to these videos, and what are you doing? What are you doing with yourself?
Fiddling.
Just poking around.
No. You were about to say touching. I don't do that.
No.
Fiddling and touching are different.
I need some of this cum flavored Gatorade. Please. Do you want to try some?
I'll take the second sip.
What? I don't even know what sound this is gonna make. I don't know. I'm gonna drink it.
Is there a cum drink in Fortnite?
Yeah.
Oh fuck yeah.
My editing skills are very minimal, so
masterful, I'd say.
Yes, and you'll see why in just a second. That was.
Oh, I'm excited for this.
Yeah, get Blake's reaction. Blake sent a text afterwards.
A text, right. Okay.
We'll see.
It might be
see.
like 5 years late.
It might be 5 years too late. We'll do a
recap episode. In 5 years. Reunion. It doesn't matter like where we are in life. And then we gotta get back on the fucking podcast booth. Are you kidding me? There's no freedom.
Dude, I think we could cook for 90 years.
I'm in it.
There's nothing that
if
tells me that we can't.
If Gatorade doesn't collapse in that time, I think we're good.
I think we'll be fine. I mean,
I think about that. I think about like how many products that we know today are still going to be like products at the end of our lifetime. Like, do you think we're on a path where there's not a collapse and corporations genuinely just get bigger and last longer rather than shit like crumbling for a little bit and then... Can you still count it the same Coca-Cola if it's post-collapse Coca-Cola? Like if we have a nuclear fallout or something, and
our city is one of the nuke cities, which I always like to think about.
Our city is also climate-proof. That's what every white 90-year-old will tell you.
That's why they're gonna bomb it. That's what I think, honestly, because I'm a worrier.
That's crazy to actually.
It's not something I don't have shungites. It's too expensive. I wish I could get it.
You've got the alpha-nugenics already. You're not far off.
Yeah.
Fuck. Genuinely, I will get butt-ass naked for a Patreon. I'd get butt-ass naked for a YouTube if it worked. You got to be comfortable with that, too. If you're still, like, the editor, the chief editor, like, you're the most hands-on. And it's like a dick and balls episode.
And I'm pretty
bad
at my job. I'm pretty bad at my job.
Just sitting there at the desk drooling, like...
Yeah. A gallon of Gold Bond body lotion.
Ooh. going
I
through.
press it down with 2 hands.
It just squirt. Oh, yuck. No. Yeah, actually.
Yeah.
You just.
And that's on the Patreon.
It's right,
That's on the
you're-
Patreon.
There's a little stool right here. You guys
Yeah.
can't see it. Camera pan over.
Can't.
360 or 180, please. Hey,
I'm gonna be
Sean?
super confused editing this.
Sean, please.
Wait, how do I make the camera? You know, have you seen that? Have you seen that Reddit post that's like r/whatever, like fix this picture
Yeah.
or something like that? I'm always bad at referencing stuff like this, but like the whole thing was like a picture of. It was like a mother took a picture of her kid playing soccer, and the kid
Yeah.
was facing away from the camera, and she was like, "How do I turn it in a way where my kid's facing the camera?"
How do I get my kid to face the camera in this photo?
Wait, hold on. I need to be rejuvenated real quick.
This is my. Oh, this is a request for future.
What the hell
Cade.
is this stuff?
You don't have to understand this right now. Request for future Cade at the very least.
Okay.
Estus Flask Dark Souls 3. Estus Flask Dark Souls 3 sound effect.
Okay.
That was for future Cade to understand.
Yeah.
Unedited, that's going to be disgusting. I'm so sorry.
I played a little. I played a little Dark Souls too, so the story on that is actually kind of funny. My mom was like, I remember
shit.
I was young. Have I told you this story? I was really young.
I usually remember the details, but I'm very excited to hear it again.
I was really young, and my mom Anyway, my mom was like, "I'll buy you a Xbox 360 game at Target."
Yep.
You know what I mean? Quick tangent, but Targets with Pizza Huts.
Yeah, the
Remember that
combination
shit?
Target Pizza Hut.
Yeah.
I've had actual winded arguments about that too.
In which direction? Republican or Democrat?
How long you been here?
How long you been here?
And you?
You know, when we picked this place, I didn't know if it'd been 4 or 20 years, you know.
And you?
The zoo has
nice.
come to town. Oh, yeah. She doesn't want to be on film or anything, guys, so just cut her out of everything. Cut her out of everything.
Could you edit a few firemen in the back, like the video?
A few firemen in the back.
Yeah, I'd really like that. Thank you.
My mom was like, "I'll get you one game." So I went there, and it was like $20 or something,
Yeah.
like the game. So I was like, "I want this one." I had no fucking clue what it was.
Yeah.
At all.
Like you
And
just nothing, no
Nothing.
context clues even.
nothing. No, seriously. And you popped into the 360, and you know, back then games were fucking like 3 megabytes or something. I don't even know. It was like,
Well,
you
they were
popped
all
it in
on
and
the
you were
disc.
playing.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
you didn't have to download the whole fucking game.
Yeah. So I just popped that sucker open, and like the very beginning, I remember it well. It's like in a field, and then
Yep.
you like walk forward, and then I took like a left instead of going straight.
Yep. Yeah.
Just in like natural,
Yeah.
like gameplay.
Yeah.
Like, and
They want you to
this
explore.
fucking like boulder guy.
Yeah, a
like-
big ogre.
Yeah.
They're big one-eyed ogres with horns. They're evil and they're fat as fuck.
And they
we hate
grab you
fat
and fucking
ogres.
like throw you
Yeah.
and shit like that.
And throw
it
the clip where they
terrified
jump and they
me.
throw you on the ground.
Yeah,
Like they do a big
yeah.
slam and you're in the ground.
Yeah, I find that.
What's funny is there's a couple things funny. Dark Souls 2 is a very funny game. Skip ahead if you don't like people with autism. That area is called Things Betwixt. Dude, I basically wrote a poem about that area in one of my poetry classes and just passed it off as a normal poem. Told nobody until this very moment. That's very embarrassing. I got a very good grade on my chat book.
The doors. Yep. The doors
But
closed.
no, this goes out to Becky.
Becky.
I respect the shit out of you. You were the best professor of all time.
Yeah.
You let me get away with way too much. Yeah. I should not have put a Dark Souls 2 poem in my chat book and had that much respect. Respectfully.
Yeah.
Everything in that area can just fucking kill you. You're kind of like urged to go to the left right away, and you cannot beat that ogre like right at the beginning. And then
Okay, so
those little
I know
dogs that like run around you in the field when you spawn in, If you hit one of them, they will kill you immediately too. Like, they are probably more evil than the ogre. It's fucked. That game is so fucked in the head. They want you to suffer.
Yeah.
It's unreal.
Yeah. That's...
And you quit after the ogre slammed you, right?
I did.
Like,
and
that
then,
was it.
And then I learned it was a hard game. And then I tried it again. And then I remember I got to, like, this whole place where, like, the knight was hanging out in, like, the circle area. And if you hit him, he'd fucking destroy you. And it'd be like a boss level or something.
That's Hyde's Tower of Flame.
Oh, really?
Yeah. The first time I played Dark Souls 2, I also did the same thing. Because there's like knights that are just camping out and they look cool as fuck. And they're just like sitting there slumped against a wall. And I'm like, nothing's even fucking like hit me in this game yet. Like, is there any enemies? And you punch that guy once and then everybody and their mother comes after you. There's fucking like green golem guys with big fucking great axes and dragons in that level, and it's like totally unnecessary. I'm sorry I hit one guy.
Yeah. Can one guy get
Liberals, fuck.
It's like you hit one girl and you're like this bad guy when she was coming at me. She was coming at me.
Self-defense.
Self-defense.
Self-defense. Stand and protect. Or whatever that Texas law is, where you can shoot your wife if she's nagging at you.
That's
in my own home. I'm breaking out.
That's why we gotta vote blue. No matter who.
Vote blue.
I don't
no matter
care.
who.
Me not demanding anything out of my.
I don't want anything from my leftist president. Nothing. Yeah. Destroy Cuba.
Destroy Cuba.
We need another.
Well, they first they gotta get my cousin out of there. He's been stuck in Cuba for months. He's having way too much fun.
Well, then why do they need to get him out of there?
Because he's gonna blow his money away. He's having such a good time. Family. He's hanging out.
You want
hotels are expensive in Cuba.
You want our fucking government money to go to saving your cousin rather than you just calling him? When's the last time you talked to him, Cade?
I can't get on the phone much. He's always underwater because he loves scuba diving. That's his whole passion. He's like, oh, I found a little treasure house that was sunken. You know, cute, right?
Does he live in the treasure house?
Come back to the States. You know, and face your addiction
to Cuba.
Yeah,
to scuba diving, to treasure houses,
to I think the mystery, right?
Ooh.
Yeah.
This is a sign for everybody who thinks that they're lost in life. You're just depressed. Snap out of it.
Yeah.
Don't be mean to people because of it. Yeah. Love people.
Because
people... And go scuba diving in Cuba.
Don't.
Bring home Cade's cousin.
Blake hasn't been listening to what I've been talking about.
This is a call to action.
About my cousin.
Bring home Cade's cousin.
I think I thought about that bit because...
Bid?
No.
What are you talking about?
What, that one?
What bit?
Play a highlight from a previous episode.
Bring home... Just a random fucking insert something.
Yeah, I liked that one. I mean...
Oh, that was one of my favorites, actually. Is there any compilation channels out there yet?
Can we record like the 20-second outro at the end of YouTube videos? Because I've been watching way too much CNN and like MSNBC. Just in like a... Dude, I'm not a liberal. I would never be caught dead with a liberal, honestly.
It's funny to guffaw at liberals.
Which is... Yeah. And... I mean, honestly, that's how I feel.
Yeah.
But I like it. They're always 10 minutes long, and like I watch it on 1.5, and then you catch a Trump clip, and you're like, man, that's ridiculous.
Gotta slow it down.
But the whole where it's like, well, Trump's at it again, just making up blatant lies that it's like, oh my god. But that's
they like soy jacket everything.
It's like content.
Yeah, it's not news.
Yeah, like Bill Maher. I wish I could
drill more holes in his head with my gun.
I was gonna say, Bill Maher, I wish I could smash his head in with a rock.
I was thinking the same exact thing. Just dash him once. That's
He
all
is
you need.
so fucking annoying. Like,
One of the biggest losers of all time. To make smoking cigars look uncool is unbelievably cringe.
yeah.
We love cigarettes and cigars and anything you put in your mouth, and it takes years off your life on the Closed Door podcast.
Yeah. Because
Big tobacco.
big tobacco, small tobacco,
Could
too.
you put up a picture of Martin Shkreli right here?
I'm going to have to try
Thanks,
to figure
kid.
out how to spell
Love
that
you.
name.
Well, where my finger ended, like right
Oh, right.
here or something.
Yeah.
Go back to when I said where it was at first. Line them up, like where my finger was. Like, see,
Okay.
like calculate the distance between where my finger was pointing at. Get the average of
calculate
that,
the-
and then put the picture there.
Okay. Picture.
So the average of where my
The
finger was
average of-
pointing. You
yeah.
know,
The average of the
hypotenuse.
hypotenuse, hypotenuse, hypotenuse.
I get high. I get high on pot and tinus. It's really bad, actually.
Yeah.
Belts, no.
Belts.
Belts are a really good
Anything
song.
that'll do the trick.
Dude, a scarf.
Yeah.
Like, dude, imagine you've got
Flannel scarf.
it's got the little frilly tassels on it. You're like itching at it rather than actually
Yeah.
like trying to get it
I should have
off.
just got a fucking belt or a rope. This fucking shit sucks.
I knew I should have stopped at Home Depot after work. Fuck.
Yeah. And this video's not even loading. This is just a bust, man. And not even in the way I want. But a scarf would be ridiculous.
Dude, that's not funny. My mom's coworker autoerotic asphyxiated.
Are you serious?
She told me that at way too young of an age, dude. I was way too young for my mom to explain what jerking off while you choke yourself to death is. Dude, and then she was, no, it's hilarious. And then she would, dude, we would be driving home from school and she'd be like, yeah, my coworker tried to commit suicide by police again today. I'm like 8 years old listening to Jamie's Got a Gun in my mom's Jeep Wrangler.
Yeah.
I grew up quick. Because all that time that I spent under the belt.
Yeah.
It stretches you out a bit. You know, you're hanging there for a little while. Your feet are dangling.
You know, I always wear something with the collar because my neck's a little longer. Because of all this joking.
Yeah, I wear a little neck brace out on the outside, you know?
Yeah.
Just to keep supported.
People ask you what happened and you lie, you know, you're like, oh, I turned my head too quick. Or,
Slept on it wrong.
Oh, this is good. How do you choke yourself just enough before not dying?
That's why a lot of people fucking die from it.
Yeah.
Dude, I think the only reason my mom was cool with telling me that was because there's a Robin Williams movie where his son creeps on his date, takes photos of like her panties under her skirt at a dinner table with his dad, and then goes home and kills himself by autoerotic asphyxiation. I cannot say that. Autoerotic
fuck?
asphyxiation. And the rest of the movie is just Robin Williams dealing with that. Again, far too young to watch that shit. I don't know what any... Dude, I asked my parents what butt buddies meant when I watched Step Brothers, and my dad told me, you'll learn when you're older. I got to college and I learned.
Evidently, Butt Buddies was...
You're my favorite butt buddy, kid. I'm so sorry.
You're my favorite buddy. It just so happened that we're
also
best
butt
butt
buddy.
buddies.
Yeah,
Best
also
buddy-
the best butt buddies of all time.
Best butt buddies for fucking ever.
B.
Blake's not my BFF. Blake's my BFFF. Best fucking friend forever.
I was wondering if it was best friends forever. what it was. Fucking forever. Damn.
Fucking forever, man. That sounds
Swag.
like heaven or hell.
Duel. Throw in
That'd be hell for me.
Throw in Guilty Gear Strive's round start sound, and then we got to kick the shit out of each other.
Oh shit. Should we let it
Give it
play,
like
or should we
3 seconds, I would say.
3 seconds? It's a 3 second thing. Right?
Yeah, like starting.
Okay, starting. Wait. Can we get it clean? Starting now.
Yeah.
Get it clean.
Yeah. I'm trying to fix my lip piercing too, so like,
Okay.
if I can have a second, that'd be cool too. You know.
Yeah. I said a joke to a lady, and just because it was like the
I'll never do
natural
that
thing
again.
Oh yeah. Next thing you know, I'm all over Twitter.
Yeah.
On the
Sex pest. Freak. Perv.
yeah. There's
Old
there's
weirdo,
video of
I'm-
you at Sex Pest Fest 2024. You know, you were there, smiling
Throw
at
up
the
a
camera.
picture. It was really fun until they found me. I don't know how, but they found me.
Traced it back.
Yeah.
I think it was the phones. I gotta start snapping the phones.
Yeah. I need like 3 burners. We didn't even get out to B-dubs on 9/11.
We didn't.
So fucked. It was my fault, but it was my job's fault. But
Yeah, it was your schedule's fault. I think it's a good way to say it, because getting older, man, and this isn't even funny, maybe we'll find something there, but like time management is everything.
if I just managed my time better and like all of that, I could so easily text you back like on time and more than a sentence. Like, yeah, it's that's the thing, is I know that it's like it doesn't bother you, and then I also think about it and I'm like, it's kind of nice to not have to worry as much about like texting in this year.
It's stressful,
like
yeah.
to have a friend that is like more in person and like more I don't know, this, you know, it may be cringe, but or like for anybody else to hear it, but like more powerful than just like a online thing. Like I don't feel the need to keep up with you because like I want to keep up with you, like, so it's, I don't know, there's a lot to it, like, you know, that's one of those things where it's like I can't rationalize not texting like the people closest to me back is the thing. Like, or rather, it's something that I'd like to be better at, and like it can still be fun.
Is there anything better than like really laughing?
No, like genuinely, actually, hard no, there isn't.
Yeah.
It's that simple in my mind.
Yeah.
Like, there's nothing like laughter, really. You know, there's no opposite of laughter. The opposite of laughter is just another emotion. Like,
Yeah.
There's happy and sad or happy and angry, but there's no like direct polar opposite to like funny. Unfunny is just the lack of funny. It's not something else. I think it's so singular having a good laugh that like you laughing and loving are like the two things you cannot like boil down to a science or like fuck up in my mind.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Live, laugh, love.
amen. I'm doing 2 of those.
I'm doing 2 of those.
I'll do
2
number
truths and a
9.
lie.
Number 9 large.
Lodge. Us at Cade Burger. We went to Cade Burger. So people don't like the Cade Burger stuff. And
Has Cade Burger been an allegory this whole time?
Cade
Am I
Burger,
daft?
Cade Burger, Cade Burger, Cade Burger this, Cade Burger that. I can't get away from this thing.
Shut the fuck up about Cade Burger. We're fucking sick of hearing it.
It's
God.
I mean, I appreciate the feedback, honestly. Like, at the end of the day,
Raw burgers are our special.
it's supposed to be pink as shit. It's supposed to be red.
You ever heard of beef tartare? What are you a beef
bigot?
spigot? That's what they called me in high school.
Hey.
Yeah.
Oh, here comes beef bigot again.
Oh, that beefy bigot over there. He's pulling all the beef.
Beefing
What?
up the place.
Beefing up the place.
People gotta go around spraying room mist, walking around.
Dude,
Teachers have to pull them aside and have a conversation about hygiene. Beef bigot?
Beef spigot, that's what they called me in high school.
Hey.
Yeah.
Oh, here comes beef bigot again.
Oh, that beefy bigot over there. He's pulling all the beef.
Beefing
What?
up the place.
Beefing up the place.
People gotta go around spraying room mist, walking around.
Dude,
Teachers have to pull them aside and have a conversation about hygiene. Did you know anyone who was like really bad in high school about hygiene that you can remember?
There was a ridiculous amount of stank in my high school. Like,
Yeah.
I don't remember what I was about to. Oh, they got to a point where like I hated other people's stench so much. Dude, I wore suits my senior year of high school.
Like in a
not in a
report of the week
Republican way. Not yes,
Report of the
that's
week?
closer. That's closer. They were like all ill.
like that.
They were all ill-fitting and silly, because like every previous year I had just worn like PJ pants. I was not that kid. It was different. I have never really cared about like how I dress, and was like a neurodivergent kid. So like I was wearing comfy clothes to school. My parents were fine with that. They weren't, but I was a hard-headed asshole and would be like, I don't care if somebody does bully me for it. Like, I'm going to wear my emoji pants to school. And I did regularly, and it's bad. And I have my own regrets for that. There's a picture of me. I would have to find it for you to put it up, but
And you would have to figure out how to send it.
dude, it would be so bad on the Gizmo trying to do that, because
send it on the Gizmo and then we'll throw
well,
it.
the issue is I think it's on my Instagram, and I deleted
I can go.
everything. Yeah, it's a picture of me with emoji pants, an ugly Santa sweater, and I am bald and look like Bobby Hill, and I'm walking through a white and gray background.
Wow, this
Thank you.
like this image is rather shocking. Interesting.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
It's rather interesting.
It's sorry you folks at home had to see me in this light. But I would wear suit coats my senior year, because I was like, all right, I did enough fucking around. I'm going to do the opposite of it, was kind of my thought process.
Right? Cool.
But I would carry the little tree air fresheners in the inside breast pocket of my suit coats, just to smell good. Carrying a car air freshener in your breast pocket to high school is maybe the most singular experience I've ever had. Surely nobody else is doing that. For good fucking reason. That was ridiculous. And nobody ever bullied me for it. I should have been killed on the streets for having a black cherry air freshener in my suit coat. Dude, that's potent. Those things are meant to freshen a car, not a fat fucking kid. Like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah. No matter how many kids you can pack in the back of you.
Yeah. In the back of you?
Extending the car metaphor. What? Extending the car metaphor is in like you're a van that could fit children.
They used to call me clown car, the way I was packing kiddies in. Better days.
That has to be all the time.
We got 3 minutes, I think.
3 minutes? I can do 3 minutes.
3 minutes.
3 minutes is all my wife needs. She says it's supposed to be dry.
With that wet ass pussy. It's not supposed to be wet.
It's not supposed to be wet.
Talk to your
It's supposed to be
gynecologist.
dry? Is that how?
Dude, why do you have to train a mother in how to clean a gynecologist's office?
Dude,
She should know how to clean that thing up herself. She's had a couple kids already. Clean that snatch up, am I right?
clean that snatch up. Well, Blake, I have to denounce what you just said. I have to.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? That was Gaussian blur.
What about it do you have to denounce? I stand with...
There's good people on both sides, I should say.
Yep.
I stand with our president. They tried to kill him, but he's back.
Stan Brown.
He might win Pennsylvania.
Is that crazy?
If he wins Pennsylvania, you win.
I think if he had an eye patch, I would vote for him.
Yeah. Like Dan Crenshaw. I knew Dan Crenshaw well, man. He, our kids played soccer together. Super weird. He'd always be like,
Need Dan Crenshaw? Did I hear that right?
Need him. I need him to respond to my filings.
Oh, okay.
Because of what happened. I just knew this guy because he played our sons played soccer and they played rough and his kid was kicking the shins of my kid like
that's fucked
pretty hard. And I was
Any
going,
shin guards?
hey,
burger.
And he's getting mad and he's like, everyone knows he has a gun on him because he's one of those guys. He's a freak Republican, right?
Yeah.
So there I'm like, okay, fine, he can kick him.
He can hit. He's at the low price. He can hit.
Yeah.
Dude, Johnny Carson just fucking hit you.
Johnny Carson. Hey, it's me, Johnny Carson.
Whoa.
I heard Johnny Carson was rather cold behind the scenes. Did you know that?
What about... Do you think Jimmy Carter would be, like, fun to be around at this point in time? One-on-one Jimmy Carter situation.
Dude, I don't know if he can talk right now.
Is he 99?
His wife entered hospice when he was in hospice, and she died beforehand. And he was in hospice for, like, a while before that. Dude, he is
that really harshed my vibe.
Still alive. Bro.
Yeah. How fucking old is he? Throw up his age. I don't think it's 99, but I think
when
he's
he dies, regardless of where we are, in 5 years when he dies.
I'm still, we've got the reunion episode.
Yeah. It cut to us in 5 years, and it's just this setup, but with a neon sign that says the Closed Door Podcast. And that's the only set development we've made.
And we've got Blue Gatorade.
And Blue Gatorade.
That'd be really cool.
Yeah, but it's called
Blue.
Blue. It's called Blue Amazonade.
Blue Jeff Bezos.
How refreshing. All my credits right now.
This is so delicious.
Spare some credits.
I don't have to pee anymore.
I pay 5 credits and my parent is gone.
I walked out of the Amazon Basics store. They shot me dead in the street and turned me into this.
Because my Amazon Prime ran out.
Right before I left the building, all of the Indian workers surveilling the cameras did not like that.
Meanwhile, India becomes some kind of superpower because of all
becomes. Rise up India, or stay rose.
I don't know enough about India.
Stay risen India.
Stay risen.
Stay risen India. Is that fucked?
God.
That was bad.
Surely we have to end the episode on that.
That was, yeah.
Is that thing even on?
I'm hoping it just didn't catch it. I'm gonna quick check.
I don't think it's on.
Are you sure?
No, like. Is that thing on? Is that? I can't even tell if it's on. Don't put your asshole in it. I don't even know if it's still on.
Is it? Do you need me to check? You need me to check? Why are your eyes so red?
My eyes are red.
You. No, get back in the camera and give it a straight face. Ooh. Dude, you look like Dewey from Malcolm in the Middle. That has to be the picture on the thumbnail.
Great clips always gets me in a way that's like I have to like learn something about myself. It's so frustrating. Alright, ready? I can't do it now. Is this thing still? Is this even on?
Is this thing on?
This is so rough.
Why are you breathing so heavy?
I